Everyone, please say it 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Once again, very good evening to everyone. As usual, we are about to begin today's, this Friday's meditation session. Before we begin, I want to do the same wish that we make on, make at the beginning of every program. I sincerely wish that may this session also help you to develop in this Dhamma practice at least one step ahead, right? At least little bit further. With those thoughts, we are going to begin today's this precious meditation session. Right? As usual, the Vipassana meditators will be instructed first. They will be kindly requested to observe the sensations. So during this month, to observe the sensations from top to bottom, and after that, bottom to top. Right? First, keep on observing the sensations from your head, from the top of your head area to the tips of your toes. Right? Then after that, when you are done, so restart again and start observing the sensations. So from the tips of the toes area up to the top of your head. So earlier you were heading, you were heading down, right? From the top of your head, you're heading down. Now, so you are going to come back again. So you are going to do it reverse, right? You are going to reverse the way, and you are going to observe the sensations from bottom to top. First top to bottom, and now bottom to top too, right? Part by part, pitch by pitch. Please observe sensations very, very patiently. Very, very patiently. Let it be any sensation. Let it be coldness, let it be heat, let it be itching sensation, crinkling sensation, blood circulating sensation, pulsing sensation, or hardness, numbness, or pain, or let it be any sensation. Let them rise. When they have arisen, whenever you can observe, please observe them calmly. And remind yourself, this sensation is impermanent, changing. Try to maintain the full balance of your mind. With each and every sensation, let your balance of mind to develop. Let your equanimity to develop, right? With each and every experience of sensation, right? Certain sensations may be easily observable. Certain sensations may not be easily observable. But all of them have the same characteristic. They are impermanent, changing. They have a point that they arise. So they have an origination point, and then they also have a peak, and finally they will decline and pass. All the sensations have the same characteristic. Let it be a tough one, let it be a very light one, right? Let it be a comfortable one, let it be an uncomfortable one. All of them have this same characteristic. Just like the outside happenings in your life. Whenever you develop this balance of mind, equanimity, later on it is going to help you when you live in the outside world. 8 vicissitudes are bound to come, right? I hope all of you remember the 8 vicissitudes. What are the 8 vicissitudes? First one is called gain. Very nice, Mr. Kingo. You gain and then loss. Gain and loss. 1 and 2. Shivana? Yes, prosperity and disgrace. Right. Then third one, strange Bhaiya?
Indra and Prashansa, praise and
disgrace. I mean, you get scolded. Right. Mr. Elliot? Yes? All right. Mr. Rina? All right. So Miss Daniel? Right, right. Miss Fong? Right. Miss Tu? Um, Himashaki? Right. Final two? Comfort and discomfort. We can feel happiness and unhappiness. All these 8 things are bound to arise in life. When they rise, since you have developed this balance of mind through your own vipassana meditation practice, you're going to face all of them very calmly. Right? The more you have developed the understanding of anicca, impermanence, that much you are going to face them. That much balance you will be when you face them. Right? If you have a little, you will be able to hang on for a short period of time. If you have a lot, me, then you are going to face it for so you are going to handle it with calmness for a longer period of time. Right? Then please develop that ability within as much as possible. You only have this month. And after that, until 2026, May, we are not going to practice breathing, Vipassana meditation. So throughout this month, please work hard. Try to develop the balance of mind as far as possible. Right? You are not competing with anybody else. You're working for the betterment and development of your own. Right? So please work ardently throughout this month. It doesn't mean you abandon this technique later on. So during the loving kindness meditation time too, please practice this at home, but you won't be publicly taught. So during the sessions, we will only teach loving kindness meditation step 1 and step 2 during the last 2 months, not vipassana meditation until the month of May 2026. So throughout this month, work hard and try to develop as much as equanimity, balance of mind within. Work hard. New students, they are kindly requested to practice breathing meditation as usual. So if you are a student who practice breathing meditation for a long time, and if you could concentrate, then go with the second step of breathing meditation. But if you are a newcomer, please practice the first step of breathing meditation. In the first step of breathing meditation, if you're a beginner, please observe the incoming breath and outgoing breath as it is. When the breath is coming in, please be aware. When the breath is going out, please be aware. If it is long, if it is short, if it is gross, if it is soft, let it be so. Your job is just to observe the breath as it is. And observe the breath only up to the end of your nostrils. Don't go with the breath all the way in. Just stop your observation at the end of your nostrils. Let it come, be aware. When it is going out, please be aware. Without letting your mind wander, try to stay focused with your meditation objective, the breath, as long as possible. Develop inner calmness, inner peace, as far as possible through that practice. If you are an old student who have been practicing breathing meditation for maybe several months, then you can start practicing throughout this month the second step of breathing meditation. Focus, so stop observing the breath which goes in. Instead, please focus on the touch of the breath. When the breath comes and touches, right, touches this, triangular area, right, below the nostrils and above the upper lip. So please observe that touch. Right? When the breath comes and touches, please be aware. During the other time, stay patient until it comes back. And when it comes back, it will touch the very same area and will go out. Accordingly, please keep on observing the touch of the breath. Right? Work very diligently for your own betterment, for your own peace, for your own patience, for your own happiness, for your own balance of mind, equanimity, and enlightenment. Right? So please practice like that. Then every day before we begin, I teach you something for your life. During these, those are certain qualities the meditators should develop within, right? As preliminary qualities. Nowadays, we are learning about the nature of karma, right? Nature of karma. So today too, I will teach you another important teaching that Buddha taught related to the nature of karma. Right? So all of you know what karma is. If you do something, then if you do good, good will come to you. And if you do bad, bad will come to you. This is the basic theory. And under that, Buddha have given certain categorizations. I already taught you about the times that karma's affect you. And then after that, we learned the nature of karma. So according to the time that, according to the pace of life that they affect us, right? And today we are going to learn about the priority of effect. Karmas according to the priority of their effect, right? Which karmas comes first, right? When it comes to affecting you, right? Please write down and be quick. First one is Veti karma. Veti karma are the karmas which are heavy, right? If we take bad karmas, so killing mother, killing father, or so such kind of actions, so they are called as very strong negative karmas, right? And then there are very strong positive karmas. They are called as, for an example, if you attain any level of enlightenment or any level of jhana, deep concentration levels, that's a very strong, weighty, positive karma. They affect, they affect first throughout our life, right? Then then there are these weighty karmas. This is not the time to describe them in details. Just I want you to understand, right? And then proximate karmas. Proximate karmas means these karmas are the karmas that we did close to the last period of our life, or close to the incident, close to that phase of life, mainly close to the last period of our life, right? When these when for an example, it can be any action that you did with pleasure, right? That you did with pleasure, or it may be a negative karma that you did with that you did earlier, close to your passing away, and that you are remorseful about. So that one comes first. If there is no any weighty karma to affect, right? There is no any if there is no any very strong good karma to effect, weighty strong good karma or bad karma to effect, then any proximate good or bad karma will come and affect it, right? Then third one, if there is no any weighty karma to effect, if there is no proximate karma to effect, then the habitual karmas that we do in life, right? So the karmas that we do as a habit, right? For an example, if someone meditates every day, so that's a habitual karma. It has become a habit. If someone speaks good words, consoling words, nice words constantly, that becomes a habit. So a habit, it may be, let's say, you donate, right? You donate a month, so weekly or monthly, or certain people donate daily, or as they can, as a habit. Or certain people help someone, volunteer somewhere as a habit. These are positive examples. So then what happens is that kind of habitual karmas, they come to affect you. If there is no any weighty karma to affect in life, if there is no any proximate karma to affect in your life, right? Then it is the same with bad karmas. If there is no any, if you have been doing some kind of bad karma, bad action constantly as a habit, then it is going to come and affect you if there is no any weighty or proximate karma to effect. Right? Then if there is no any weighty karma or proximate karma or habitual karma to effect for us, the one which will affect is the cumulative karmas, or we can say reserve karmas. In Pali, they are called as katatta. Reserve karmas or cumulative karmas. Katatta. So there are certain actions that we do. So they are small actions. For example, whenever you see a good friend, you greet. If somebody is sad, you pat and you so console that person, right? Then such kind of an action sometimes uh, might have might have impacted you heavily, right? Might have impacted the other person heavily, right? And there are such kind of bad words, so bad actions too, which takes a very short period of time, but still which might have done a big impact. Right? They are reserve karmas. So those kinds of reserve karmas or cumulative karmas, so they are going to come and affect you if there is no any weighty karma to effect, if there is no proximate karma to effect, if there is no habitual karma to effect, right? Okay, then you know, even a small action, nice action that you do, it affects you. It has a value. Even a small bad action that you do, it has a value. So be careful even at the small bad actions, right? And always admire even the small good actions, right? So live your life like that. Practice so. And there is no action, no action, no good action in life that you can avoid. And there is no bad action in your life that cannot affect. Be careful. Okay? Right. With that understanding, keep on practicing your meditation. Now we are going to start today's silent meditation. So everyone, please keep your back straight, neck straight, head straight. Please keep your right palm on your left palm and close your eyes. First, I will pay our sincere respect and gratitude towards Buddha. And after that, let's begin today's silent meditation. Please concentrate. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Itimiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho. Uiñācarane sampanno sungato lokamido. Anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati. Satta deva manusanam buddho bhagavati. Tuakato bhagavata dhammo. Sangnittiko akaliko. Ehi passiko opanaiko. Pachatang veditabbo vinyuhiti. Supanipanno bhagavato savaka sangho. Ujumanipangno bhagavato savaka sangho. Nyaya patipangno bhagavato savaka sangho. Samici panipangno bhagavato savaka sangho. Yadidang chattari purisa yugani. Ate purisa puggalam. Esa bhagavato savaka sangho. Ahuneyo pahuneyo. Dakshineyo anjali karaniyo. Anutterang punyakitang lokasati. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. With a very calm mind, with a very quiet mind, with an alert, very attentive mind, with a balanced, very equanimous mind, very patient mind. Everyone, please start your meditation. If you are a newcomer, as I requested, please practice the first step of breathing meditation. Keep on observing your breath. If you are an old student, please keep practicing the sixth step of Vipassana meditation. Whatever the meditation technique that you are practicing, regardless, I sincerely wish may all of you be very successful. Work diligently, work ardently for your own betterment and for the betterment of others. Please start your meditation right now. Now, let's get ready to practice loving kindness meditation. New students, if your legs are hurting, you can change your posture. Now, let's begin to practice loving kindness meditation in brief. In brief. Very calmly, let's start spreading loving kindness. First, let's share our sincere loving kindness with ourselves. Please think, may I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be very peaceful. Please spread your sincere loving kindness towards yourself first. Now, please share your loving kindness with your dear parents, your teachers, your relatives, and friends. Please think, may my dear mother, may my dear father, may my dear teachers, relatives, and friends be well, be happy, be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your sincere loving kindness towards all of them now. Now, Let's share our loving kindness with the neutral people in the world. Neutral people are the people who don't fall into the category of friends and to the category of enemies. They are the ones who are in the middle. Please think. May all the neutral people be well. May all the neutral people be happy. May all the neutral people be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards the neutral people. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards the enemies. Towards the enemies. Enemies, if you, before you spread your loving kindness towards the enemies, if you have done any wrong, hurtful thing towards them, mentally please ask forgiveness. And at the same time, for the mistakes that your enemies did, please try to forgive them mentally. The more you keep your grudges inside, it's like holding to a burden, carrying a burden. It is not beneficial for you and harmful for you. Therefore, keep it down and share your loving kindness with your enemies too. Please think. May my enemies also be well. May my enemies also be happy. May my enemies also be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your sincere loving kindness towards all your enemies. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. Please think. May all beings in the world, human beings, animals, birds, fish, reptiles, all kinds of beings, visible or invisible, all the beings. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be very peaceful. Please spread your sincere loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. towards all the beings in the world, visible or invisible, towards all the beings. Please share your sincere loving kindness. Bhavattu sampe mangalang rakantu sampe devatam samme buddhanubhavini samme dhammanubhavini samme sanghanubhavini sada sutti mavang tutti. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now everyone, please calmly open your eyes. Let your whole body to relax. Now please join your palms together and say 3 times, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Dear Dhamma friends, hope all of you had a effective meditation session. Buddha says, there are 2 paths. There is a path where your qualities grow, and there is a path where your qualities diminish, decline. The wise person has to understand the path when you go through that, where your qualities develop. And at the same time, you have to avoid the path when you go, where you go. So which so diminishes, which declines, which make your qualities decline, right? So you have to avoid that wrong path, and always the wise people have to choose to go through the right path, right? So meditation is a path which teaches you, which guides you, which helps you to go in the right direction, right? It is a path which make you avoid the wrong direction. So ardently, please keep practicing for your own benefit and for the others too. Now, as usual, this is the small break time. So you have 3 minutes. So within those 3 minutes, if you want to go to the bathroom or if you want to drink water, then please go. Those who don't want, please stay inside. please stay inside until we begin again. Right. Everyone, please say it 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Dear Dhamma friends, we have come a long way. We have been learning about the 3 characteristics. So 3 characteristics of life. Hope all of you remember. Right. So can you then hope all of you remember. Mr. Howard, can you remember the first one? Miss Rita, can you hear me? All right. I think, okay. I have made them the host, right? Yeah. Okay, right. Then let's ask from Mr. Elliot, right? So, yes, impermanence is the first characteristic. We learned about it. And then Mr. Rina, dissatisfactoriness. Very nice, correct word. So that's the second characteristic. And third characteristic, Miss Tu. All right, you were not here at that time. Okay. Miss Daniel?
Collaboration of body.
No. A third characteristic. Another, no self. No self. Right? Then we learned about the Four Noble Truths. right? Hope all of you remember, right? Vihara, what is the first noble truth? Yes. Then what is the second noble truth? Chingu. Yeah, cause of suffering. And third one, right? It was not Rami. Can you remember? Yes. So the the cessation of right dissatisfaction or suffering. And fourth one, Miss Divya, coal. Yeah, the path, the path to the cessation of suffering, right? And then we learned about the eight noble paths. Hope all of you remember. Abhi, the first one. Absolutely. I thought you remember. Right. Mrs. Fong, the first one, right view. Then second one, Mrs. Tu, right concepts. And then third one, Mr. Vasu, were you here? Right speech, very nice, good job. And then Mr. Reena, fourth one. That's number 5. Right action. Priyansh Bhaiya, right action. Next one, right livelihood. And then after that, right, Harish was not here, and Miss Jesus was not here. Right, Mr. Huad, can you? I don't think so. Right, okay, that's fine. Then the last two, Dilhara, right effort, Mr. Elliot, right, mindfulness, and then Amit, do you know about the Eight Noble Path?
You spoke about it, yeah. I
Yeah.
remember a little bit of it.
Yeah, right. Then Chingu, right samadhi or right concentration, right? So those are the 8 noble paths. We learned about them. Starting from today, I have to teach you about the final 10 things. Dasa parami. The practical 10 things that we need to develop so as a meditator, right? They are called as paramis or perfections. These are qualities that we should develop within us, right? Then not only they help us to develop, accumulate a lot of, not only they help us to develop in this meditation practice, and it also becomes a very good supportive force, right? To have the balance of mind in life, balance of mind in life, and um, so and then they are good results. They are going to help us throughout this life and many lives to come, right? So then they are called as 10 perfections. Dasa parami. Dasa means 10. Parami means perfections, right? So the first one is, today I'm going to teach you the first one, right? First one is dana. Dana parami. Right? Dana parami. Dana means generosity. Right? Please write that down. Generosity. Giving. There are so many givings in the world, but all givings are not practicing generosity. Right? Um, Sometimes certain people give because they are afraid. Let's say a robber comes to you and shows you a pistol or a knife or something like that and asks you for money. Do you go and bow down and give some money and say, "Oh, robber, please take this and go away"? No, you don't. But that's also giving, but not the pure giving. Certain people give, right? Then they give and whatever they build, they put their name on it, right? For an example, let's say there is someone called John. This person has a lot of money, and so what this person does is, so this person builds so many things, so schools, hospitals, and various such kind of stuff, and for the so playgrounds and such kind of things. And then what this person does is he puts his name on all those things, right? John School, John Stadium, John Hospital, like that. So then still that person gets positive energy, but not a very strong amount of positive energy. And then there are certain people who give out of fear, right? If I don't give, the other people will ridicule me. So therefore, I should give to show the other people that I am generous. So thinking so, there are certain people that give. And there are certain people that give thinking so to get respect, right? And for such kind of things, people give. Certain people give, in our countries, especially in our region, so in Asian region, when someone passes away, we have to give a dana. So it depends. I mean, the way that they do is different. In Buddhism, it's different. In Hinduism, it's different, and the customs are different. In Shintoism, it's different. In Jainism, it's different, and in all those religions, it's different. But they do it, right? Then there's Taoism and what else? So Taoism and like in all those teachings, they do it, but they give. Certain people give because they think if they don't give, the dead person will come and do something to them. Therefore, they should give. Thinking so, certain people give. That's a dana, so which is given out of the fear about the departed relative. That's also not a pure dana, right? Then, what is the best practice of generosity? So, if someone gives, to let go of one's own craving, to let go of one's own aversion, to let go of one's own delusion, right? To make the mind pure and beautiful. To make the mind pure and beautiful. That is the best done. That is the best practice of generosity. And when you give, better to give in an organized way and out of compassion towards the other beings. Thinking, because of my generosity, this generous action, many people get benefit. Thinking so, we have to give, right? So, then, um, right, when there are three situations in giving. First situation is the time before you give something. Second situation is the time that you are giving something. Third situation is the time after giving, after practicing generosity. In all those three times, we have to think about it and be happy. Before you are giving, you have to be happy thinking, oh, how nice. So I could give, right? So I got the opportunity to give. So I'm so glad. Thinking so, you prepare your mind and you develop happiness within thinking about the action that you are going to do. Right? And then when you are giving, you give without expecting anything in return. Especially, I have seen certain people, certain people give to, so they donate to homeless people. Later on, they come to us and say, "Oh, that homeless person, he was so mean. I gave him $1, but he didn't say thank you, God bless you, or nothing." What happened? This person gave and expected God bless you or thank you or something from that person, right? That's where the frustration came. Is that a pure dana? No. When you give, you have to give without expecting anything in return for the well-being, for the benefit of the other person or other people, right? And then after giving too, it doesn't matter whether it was a small thing or a big thing. After giving, you have to be happy. Oh, I could give, and by that way, many people, that person or many people would have good benefit. Right? That's also important. That's why I don't know whether you are doing it. I ask you to write down. Oh no, at the Thai temple, right? Okay, not here. But it is good if you can write down the good actions that you do in your life in a book. Whenever you have time, please uh, so write down the the people or the places that you donated or the helps that you did towards the other people, any small or big good actions that you did in your life. Write down it on a book. Nowadays, you have, if you have enough capacity on your phone, write it down on your notepad, right? So please write it down under in your notepad, right? So write down those good actions that you do, and then so before giving you are happy, while you are giving you are happy, and after giving too, you should be happy, right? And then there are three kinds of givers in the world. First giver is the giver, I mean, the servant in generosity, right? Servant in generosity. That is the first one. Servant in generosity means in Pali, that person is called as Dana Das. That person gives because that person has to do so, right? But that person doesn't give whatever thing that person donates. That person doesn't give it with a smile, with happily, right? And in an organized way. Sometimes they just give it like this. Okay, take it and go away. Like with that attitude, right? If not, they think, oh, why should I give these people that much? It's a very small portion is enough. Thinking so, that person gives something which is not useful, which is less expensive, and so which is uh, so which is um, so which is a low thing, right? Which is a low thing that somebody can give, a cheaper, very cheap. So that's intentional, right? So such kind of giving are very big giving. Still, they get positive energy because they practice giving. But that person is a servant in generosity, right? So dana dasa, low. Second person is the friend in generosity. So dana sahayak. Dana sahayak means the person who gives just like that person use things, right? So that person gives things uh, with a smile, that person gives, and that person gives things according to the way that person enjoys. For an example, uh, so when that person donates, that person doesn't donate so um, more than, I mean, the best thing that person can give. Instead, that person donates just like so that person uses things, right? For an example, um, uh, so for an example, let's say a friend comes to your home. At such kind of occasions, this person doesn't cook so many things. Instead, just like how that person eats daily, in the same way, that person prepares the dinner and shares it with the other person with smiles, but not in a very organized manner, somewhat organized. So with joy, but not giving that person's best, right? That is dana sahayaka, the friend in generosity. Third one is the dana pati, master in generosity. Master in generosity is different. That person gives the best thing that person can give, and in the with a very happy mind, with a very compassionate mind, right? With a very compassionate mind, and then uh, so while before that person is giving, while that person is giving, and after that person gave it, so that person is very very joyful, right? Whatever thing that person gives it wholeheartedly with both hands, right? Let it be a small thing, let it be a needle, right? Let it be a big thing, a house or something like that. That person gives. So with utmost compassion, the best thing that they can give, right? And then there are three kinds of things that we can give in the world. Please write three things down. First one is amisadana. Amisadana means the material things that we can give: food, clothing, houses, lands, vehicles, medication, all those things. No, not medication, sorry. So all those things are material things that you can give. Okay, that is the first kind of so dana according to the objects that you can give. Second dana is abhedana, gift of life, right? Practicing generosity. So as a so the so generosity of life. If you donate blood, do you donate blood? Oh, right. Uh, okay. If you donate blood, if you donate platelets, and I don't know whether you donate your kidneys or those things, but somehow, so there are people who do that. I know so many Bantes who did so. Then, so like that. So there are people who donate kidneys and so such kind of parts, body parts, right? For the and if you have, you can sign up to donate your eyes when you die, right? If they are good, yeah, if they are good condition, within 24 hours they so take it, right? And if you want, you can donate. Yeah, so you can donate your body for the for a so a hospital or a hospital or somewhere like that. So they can use the parts that they can transplant plant in the other people and save life, right? So like that, so offering the body parts or saving the animals or patients who are at the brink of death, right? So let's say an ant is floating on the water. You take a leaf and take it out. Abhyadana, gift of life, right? Then have you ever done that? Oh, very nice. So many of you have done it. That's practicing the generosity with life. That's important. And if you donate medication for the people, right? Then that's also a practice of gift of life, right? Then third one is dharma dana. So giving the dharma, according to Buddha, that is the greatest gift that someone can give. So every day, every Friday, that's what I do. And for the Parnika, I do it on Saturdays. Then it's the greatest gift of Dharma. It is the greatest gift. Why? So when you give Dharma, so it is a donation of mental and physical health for this very life. And then, so it changes people in this very life. And the effect of Dharma, it continues with that person for many lives to come, right? If you give any material thing, it stays for a short period of time. If you give life, it stays only for this life. But if you give Dharma, it stays throughout for this life and many lives with that person's, inside that person's system, changing and helping that person to be a positive, good, wholesome, nice person, and avoiding that person from becoming unwholesome, harmful, and uncomfortable person, right? So unuseful person, right? Therefore, gift of dharma, dharma dana, so that is the greatest gift. You can do it by so um, so you can organize dharma dana. So whenever you take care of, whenever you organize this whole, right? Whenever you keep pillows, right? Whenever you help your co-meditator to know about the last week lecture, if that he or she couldn't come, and then if you welcome the other meditators and make them comfortable, if you're an old student, so such kind of things, by such kind of practices, we help them to establish in dharma. Or if we donate to print books, dharma books, and share, right? If we organize dharma teaching, right? So if we donate to the places where dharma is spread, right? Those are so also parts of dharma dana, right? So the whole temple, all the monks at the temple, they do dharma dana, right? Then those are three kinds of objects that you can give. So material objects, life, and dharma. Okay. When someone gives, that person gains these kinds of benefits according to Buddha. First one is the donor, the person who is generous, the generous person becomes a pleasant person for everyone. Everybody begin to like that person. Right? Imagine any generous person in your life. Do you like that person? Yes, definitely. And then second one is, so a lot of good fame, wholesome fame, right? There are certain people who become famous even by doing I have seen nowadays there are so many people who become famous, right? Certain people go and dance inside the mud and they put it in TikTok or YouTube reel or somewhere like that. And many people watch. So what's going on and what kind of mental sickness this person has. So when they check it like that, they get a lot, millions of views. Then they think that they are very famous. That's not the real fame. So no, many people admire such kind of people. So a donor, the donor, so gains a lot of good fame, right? Good fame among the folk. Then a generous person, when that naturally, when that person uh, goes to a gathering, that person goes, right? Goes with confidence, because that person has developed one's own mind, one's own compassion to a level that person, so that that person can treat everyone equally, right? Therefore, that person goes to the gathering with confidence. And finally, they gain the association of the donors gain the association of good people, good friends. So that's also another benefit. If you're when someone donates, what happens is the other people notice you. That's right. They notice your good quality, and then they definitely understand that you are a good person, right? If you don't have generosity, if you don't have compassion, if you don't care about the other people, you don't donate, right? Therefore, seeing you donate, the other people become happy and they become friends of you. And finally, there are five benefits that you gain in this life and in the next life when you practice giving, generosity. Please write them down. First one is long life. Second one is beauty. Third one is mental and physical strength. Fourth one is mental and physical comfort. And fifth one is wisdom. These are things that you actually donate to the others. Let you donate money, let you donate food or any other thing. These are the five things that you actually donate, right? When you donate food, when somebody consume it, that person gains the ability to live long. Then that person gains the ability to stay beautiful, right? The skin color becomes beautiful when you eat well, right? And then, mental and physical strength. When you eat well, you're strong. If somebody didn't donate food for the Sangha, so during the lunchtime, I won't be able to stay this energetic. I don't know exactly, but for sure, right? Then both one mental and physical comfort. So it is also important, and we get it by any donation, right? Then fifth one is wisdom, panya. Right? That is also important. When we consume food, it goes to our stomach, we digest it, and then it produces fresh blood, and fresh blood goes to your brain and heart, and then the whole body becomes activated and it works well, helping us to generate a lot of wisdom, right? So that is the fifth thing that you donate when you give. So what in 10 paramis, what Buddha says is we have to multiply this quality. We have to multiply this quality, and so again and again and again as we can, as we can, right? As we can. Um, so little by little, we have to practice. So that is a quality of good meditators, right? Then in the next week, I will teach you about the second perfection, sila, morality. Okay, right. So I want to give you. There are several opportunities if you want to practice dana. So there are several opportunities that you have at Buddhi Vihara. One opportunity is so you can monthly donate as you can. You can monthly donate an amount as you can. Let it be $25, $60 or $100 or $75 over, so any amount that you can, right? You know, a temple doesn't run so out of nowhere, right? So we are depending on the generosity of the other people. So if you can become a monthly donor, not only it helps you to develop habitual karma, but also it will become a very great help for the temple, right? So if you like, so you can donate monthly, so any amount that you can. And if you are a big donor, then there is another opportunity. We are going to buy the next land because we don't have a pagoda here, and the Dharma school students, they don't have a proper building to study. So the temple is planning to buy the next land. So if you want, as you can join that, right? And then at the same time, whatever the amount that you offer the temple, so it will be helpful. It will be used also for the disabled children in Sri Lanka. So because the temple has school for disabled children, and which is running in Sri Lanka, and also we have one center for the patients to stay, something like a hospice service. Both are running free for the poor people. If you like, when you donate, so as you can, so all those things will go for the use of not only for the temple but also for those people, right? So you can, if you like, you can be a monthly donor. So there'll be a list, so you can insert your name and you can donate monthly. So according to a comfortable amount, so that you can actually afford. Then that will be very helpful. Okay, and right, somehow, so not only for the monks, you should practice giving. So whenever you see homeless people, patients, helpless people, and many others, when you meet them, please practice generosity. Hope so you will have, you will be able to practice it until you uh, attain the final stage, the real peace, real happiness, nibbana. Okay, let's conclude. Now, everyone, please think together, all of us gathered here, paid respect to the triple gem, and then after that, we practiced this non-sectarian noble meditation technique and accumulated a lot of positive energy. By the power of all that positive energy, please think, may all our troubles be away. May all the good things happen in our lives. Practicing the noble path of Dharma, this noble meditation technique, may all of us be able to come out of all negativities, develop all positivities, and attain real peace, Nibbana. Join your palms and concentrate. අභිවාදන සීලෙස නිච්ඡං බද්දා පචායිනෝ යතරෝ ධම්මා වඩ්ඩන්ති ආයුවන්නෝ සුඛං බලං ආයුරාරෝග්‍ය සංපatti සග්ග සංපatti මේවච අතෝ නිබ්බාන සංපatti ඉමිනාතේ සමිජ්ජතෝ. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Good night, everyone. May all of you be well, be happy, be peaceful. See you again in the next week. Sukhi. Okay, I will give you the list. Those who want, you can write your names down. It's over there. Yeah. Good night, Mrs. Rita, Mr. Howard.
Good night, Bante.
Yeah, okay. Good night, Miss David.
Thank you, Bante.
Right. Okay, wait for a moment. Okay, good night, Mr. Bus.
Good night, Bante.
Good night. Good night, Mrs. Jane.
Good night, Panthi.
May all the good happen. Good night, Mrs. Pragati and Rahul.
Good night, Bhante. Thank you so much.
Good night. And good night, Ms. Ram Bhaiya and Pragati Didi.
Good night, Bhante.
Good night. Then Buddhinaki, good night. Good night, everyone.